everyone, it's Misty here. Thank you so much for joining me. Welcome back to another makeup confessional. In today's video, we are talking about the biggest category in my collection. And if you watched any of my inventory videos, you know my biggest category is basically blush, other than single eyeshadows. So when I did my inventory, I believe I either had 183 or 188 blushes. Now that's pans of blushes and blush palettes, that's cream blushes, that's single blushes. That's a lot. It's a lot. So what I'm going to do today is share with you just how many of those are unused. So I believe at this moment in time, I have 50 cream blushes and I think 48 powder blushes. That could be incorrect because I have the blush palettes listed in with the blush singles, which I don't know if I need to start doing that going forward. Anyway, I don't know, but we're gonna talk about it. So they're all just willy-nilly in the basket. So I'll just pull out what's on top and we'll go through it. So the first two are these. These are the She Glam blushes. I mentioned that I bought these when they were still like before they went popular and before they changed their names. I'm pretty sure NARS got after them. So I finished Orgasm. If you saw my Throwback 30, you saw that. So I have Torrid and Dulce Vita left. I have 3 of the Makeup Revolution blushes. These are good. I really, really like them. So I haven't used these 3, but I used 2 of the others. So in my Partners in Cream, my goal is to cycle through these cream blushes. Now I'm only using them 2 or 5 times. I honestly don't remember, but my goal is to at least touch every cream blush this year so I can decide if it's a formula I want to keep or if it's something that I want to donate. So these so far have been really, really nice. I've played with 2 of them. I've got 2 of the Maybelline Cheek Heats. I've got 3 of the Glow Play blushes from MAC that I haven't touched. I've swatched them probably more than one time. These are so good. I've said it 1,000 times. These are so, so good. I have a Bear With Me. This one is still sealed, so I'm not going to open this, but this is a jelly cheek thing. I don't know. I've got a Burt's Bees that's dried up. I've got 2 of the e.l.f. ones. I think I've swatched, but I haven't used. A Milani one. This is in Cheek Kiss. I've got Fenty in Summertime Wine. I think this came in one of those Sephora Diggity-Doos. I gouged it with my finger, or fingernail, but I haven't had a chance to use it yet. I have the Nabla Skin Glazing in Independent. I bought this last spring, 21 Days of Beauty, and I haven't touched it yet. It's beautiful. It's so pretty. I've got a couple of Maybelline blushes I just brought in January that I haven't used. I've got more than a couple from ColourPop. This is in Georgette. And then I've got Chiffon. I'm really considering painting this one. Oh, it's just so pretty. This is more like a highlighter or a blush topper, but god dang, it's so pretty. And along with those ColourPop, I bought 2 of the Heart blushes. I got Flirt Alert. I hate this packaging. It is like I'm seriously considering depotting these blushes just because this packaging is a pain in the butt. Like, seriously, it shouldn't be this hard. Again, I have swatched both of them, but I haven't used them. I've got Rose de Oro from Milani. This is a baked blush. This will probably end up in Get Baked. That starts on April 20th. I've got one from Revolution. This is the Blusher Reloaded in Sweet Pea. I got this last year. It's kind of light. I really need to give it a go and see if I like it or if it'll even work for my skin tone. I've got a couple of Cheek Pops. I have 2. I had 3 and I sent one to Courtney because Courtney had never tried one. So I was sending her some of the Ulta Watermelon Sleeping Mask. So I sent one with her. It was the one that was kind of more orangey. This one's kind of orange too, but it's really pretty. I think I sent her Fig. And then this one is Heather. These are so pretty. I bought these when they were half price on the Clinique website. I thought they weren't going to be back, but now I don't know what's happening. I got a Bobbi Brown blush, also off of, I got this off Macari. I've got one of the Rare Beauty little blushes. This is actually slated for a project, so it's going to go back in its little bitty thing. I've got another Milani. This is in Dulce Pink. This is awesome. This is going in Get Baked. I've already filmed that intro. It'll go live on the 20th. So if you want to join us, please do. We're just using baked products 2 to 4. Take. Do you hear that? Every flippin' time. I'm telling you, every time. So anyway, Dulce Vita, really pretty. I've got another one of the Blusher Reloaded. This is Peaches and Cream. Again, why I bought all these peaches and I'm not really a huge peach fan, I'll never know. I've got one from ColourPop. This is Vogue from the Baroque. This is so pretty. Oh, so pretty. I've got an Hourglass. This is in Diffused Heat. On the flip side, I've got some from Shop Miss A. This is the Lumi Blush in Ravish. This is also going in my Get Baked. If you're someone who wants to try a baked formula, but you don't want to spend a lot of money, the ones from AOA are $1 and they are so flippin' good. They're just, I know I did this in an intro. I was like, look at this, it's $1. It's $1. Look at it, it's $1. Look how gorgeous that is. It's a literal $1. It's so pretty. So if you are someone who, again, if you've never tried anything baked and you want to kind of just branch out a little bit, make an order with Shop Miss A. They also have really nice cream highlighters and blushes too. This is Wonder in Luxe, I think. So it's a kind of a really pretty pink. It could probably be a highlighter, but I'll probably use it as like a blush topper. And maybe a little, maybe it'll work as a highlighter. I don't know. Currently, it's a blush. And the last one from Shop Miss A is this one. This is in Cupcake. Again, could possibly be a highlighter, but it is exactly the same color as my skin. I'm like, where is it? It's the exact same color as my skin tone. Maybe this will move to being a highlighter. Just a few more. The last two from Shop Miss A are these. This is a different brand than AOA. I tend to try to stay at AOA. But these are 2 little blush sticks. Again, these were $1. I think these were supposed to dupe like the ones from e.l.f. Really pretty. I don't know anything about staying power or anything like that. I just know that they're $1 and they're beautiful. I've got 2 from Wet n Wild. This is their blush in Hustle and Glow. It's a really pretty coral shade. It hasn't gone off yet. Its companion had gone off. And then this one is the blush in Pearlescent Pink. Why it's called Pearlescent Pink and it's not pink, I will never know. Maybe it's a little pink. It looks more orangey to me. And then I have 3 of the Sweet Cheeks from NYX that I haven't used. This is Citron Rose. This is the glowy formula. Again, why I picked these kind of orangey colors. This one I think was just hard for me to tell on the Ulta website. That's where they came from. But this glow formula is just so pretty. Their cream formula is actually really good as well. So if you're interested in trying them, this is the matte, also in Citrine Rose. So they've been swatched several times, but they've never made it to my face. And then the last one from the Sweet Cheeks is Daydream, which is also a matte. And then last, but certainly not least, is this. This is the Physicians Formula Butter Blush in Saucy Mauve. This is slated for the new 50 Shades. That's it right there. To me, it's a bit more neutral and not so mauve-y, but really pretty. So that's it. That's all of the blushes I haven't played with or haven't touched, haven't used in my my little collection here. So I will add up how many this is and put the totals on the screen. So I am working on quite a few. So I have, let's see, that is a blush. So I am currently working on finishing the Matte Glow Play Blush in Blush Please. This is in my Old New Gifted Blue. I'm working on finishing my More is More blush stick from ColourPop in my Color Pan. I rolled in the Court of Miracles. My goal is just to use this 10 times. It's what I actually have on my cheeks today, mixed with the next one I'm going to show you. My goal is just to use this 10 times. These two are really, really powdery. These two. This one I just rolled into Color Pan as well. And my goal is to use this one 10 times. Really pretty, but again, I think I might be able to hit panning these pretty quickly because they are so flippin' powdery. But working on those, I'm working on the other Hourglass blush that I have. This is in Dim Infusion. This is just a usage goal as well. Can I get it open? Really pretty. Although very not pigmented. That's my issue with these. These have like zero pigment. I just rolled in Rare Beauty into my deck of painting. My goal is to use this 10 times. Unfortunately, this has that smell that it's gone off, like it smells like crayons or wax or whatever. It's actually under the powder blushes today, and it blended out so beautifully. So I'm going to use this as much as I can. And then this was in my deck of painting, but I rolled it out. This is the one in Bliss. I'm going to try to see if I can finish this one just by keeping it in my everyday makeup drawers. And last but not least is one that's technically a lipstick, but I melted it down into a compact. This is a Becca lipstick that I melted down as a blush. So that's it. That's all of the blushes that I haven't used, and then the ones that I'm currently working on. As I said, I'm really using Projects in Cream. Oh my word, Partners in Cream to cycle through them and then decide which ones I want to keep, which ones I want to give away. Spoiler alert, I had pulled in 2 from Makeup Revolution and 1 from Flower, and I went ahead and I'm decluttering the one from Flower. I didn't really care for the color. The color just looked like a bronzer, and I'm like, listen, I don't need another bronzer. So that's going to end up going to Project Beauty Share. So that's kind of how I'm feeling about really all of my collection. I don't want it to sit here and expire or have it for 10 years and not being able to use it when it could go to someone in need who could really use it. So that's kind of where my head is at right now. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why. It just is. But that's it. Thank you so much for joining me today. Let me know how many blushes you have in your collection. I know several of you came back and told me, oh, I didn't figure out the percentage. I will figure out how many and the percentage, and I will do a little editing me like I did the last time to let you know just how many I haven't used in my collection. All right, friends, Editing Misty here. So again, I'm not counting palettes, single blushes only. So for powder blushes, I have 38 singles. Of those 38, 24 have never been touched. And that is 63% of my powder blush singles have no use. For cream, I have a total of 30 single cream blushes. Out of those 30, 21 have not been used, and that's 70%. This is even worse than the eyeshadows. So I've got some work. I've got some work to do. And I started a spreadsheet with all of the eyeshadow palettes that I hadn't used before, and I've been pulling from that spreadsheet to pull into my pan those eyeshadows in my Project Level Up. And what I will probably do is something similar to the blushes. Like this one's already slated for a project. 2 of the other ones are already slated for projects. But make a list, that way I'm pulling a cream and pulling in a powder once I'm ready to either work on them or pan them or whatever. So that's it. I hope you're enjoying this series. Let me know in the comments down below if this is useful, if it's not useful, if it's just enabling you, whatever you want to share with me. I always love talking to you guys in the comments. It takes me a couple of days to get to you, but I always try to answer everybody. And that's it. I really do appreciate you. I hope you'll consider subscribing. Have a great night, day, weekend, wherever you are in the world. I love your faces, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.